All right, boys and girls, today is Chapter 16, Practice 5. Last one on elapsed time. So, what we're going to do here for the first few is we are just going to tell what time it will be. So, it's 8 o'clock p.m., which means in the afternoon there, in the evening. 2 hours later, it's going to be 10 o'clock p.m. 3 hours before 6:40 a.m., meaning in the morning. So 6 hours minus 3 hours is 3:40 a.m. 30 minutes after 1:36 p.m. So adding another 30 minutes, we can have 1:66 p.m. So it would flip to 2:06 p.m. 45 minutes before 7:05. So, if we take it before, it's going to be 6 something, right? So we take away the 5 minutes and make it 40 minutes before 7, okay, which would be 6:20. All right, so 6:20 a.m. All right, 3 hours after 10:25 a.m. So we go 10:25, and then we go 11:25, 12:25, 1:25, but it can no longer be 1:25 a.m. because that would put us way back in the morning. Now it's 1:25 p.m. So we flip from a.m. to p.m. So it's like going from noon lunch, okay? 2 hours before 1:20 p.m. This time we're going to do the exact opposite. So 1:20 goes down to 12:20, and then it goes to 11:20. All right, so again, that's 11:20 a.m. All right, let's look at the elapsed time dry timeline to help you. I'm going to probably have a little piece of paper here I'm going to work on, and you are not going to be able to see it, so I'm just going to have to talk it out here with you, okay? So find the elapsed time dry timeline to help you. So it goes from 2:30 to 3:15. So 2:30, we go to the next hour, that's 30, and then the other 15 to go from 3 to 3:15. So 30 and 15 is 45 minutes. So 7:45 p.m. to 8:15. So we're going to go from 7:45 to 8 o'clock, so that's 15 minutes, okay? Plus 8 to 8:15 is another 15 minutes. So 15 minutes and 15 minutes equals 30 minutes. Now we go from 2:30 to 4:50. So 2:30 to 4:30 would be 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. So there's 2 hours. And then from 30 to 50 is 20 minutes. So 2 hours and 20 minutes. Number 9, find the elapsed time dry timeline to help you. So here we go, 7:45, and this is a.m. So 7:45, we have 8:45 and 9:45, so there's 2 hours. 45 to 50 is 5 minutes, so 2 hours and 5 minutes. Number 10, 11:30 p.m., so that's almost midnight, to 2:10 a.m. So we go 11:30, we go 12:30, 1:30. We can't quite make it to 2:30 for the third hour, so we're going to go 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, so that's 2 hours. 2 hours, and then we have the 30 from 1:30 to 2, so that's going to be 30 minutes. And then we have from 2 to 2:10 is another 10 minutes. So that's going to be a total of 2 hours and 40 minutes. Here we go, 11:25 a.m. to 3:10 p.m. So we go 11:25, that's 12:25, 1:25, 2:25. So there's 3 hours, okay, and that gets us to 2:25. We have 35 minutes to get from 2:25 to 3. And then we have another 10 minutes to get from 3 to 3:10. So if we add that all together, it's going to end up being 3 hours and 45 minutes. All right, draw the correct time, draw the missing hands on each clock. I'm going to do my best here because it makes it really tough. I can point on my screen, but you can't see that. So 9:30, and we're going to go 3 hours and 15 minutes later. So we got 9:30. Okay, see it's right in there. So 9:30, we're going to go 10:30 is 1, 11:30 is 2, 12:30 is 3. Okay? So right now we're at 12:30. Now we're going to work on our minutes. So we have 12:30 down here. We're adding 15 minutes. So we have 12:30, 5, 10, 15 more minutes is right here on the 9. So it's going to be 12:45. Ooh, here we go. 2 hours and 45 minutes before 2 o'clock a.m. So if we go before 2, let's take off 2 hours. That's 1 o'clock. That's 12 o'clock. Okay. And then we do another 45 minutes before the 12. What's that? 0. So we're going backwards this time because it's before. So 45 minutes. There's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 minutes. Now it was 12, but when we turn the minute hand back to get to 45 minutes before, that moved us from 12 to 11. So it's now going to be 11:15 p.m. because we jumped from midnight to the morning. So working backwards, we went from very early morning to just before midnight. All right, number 14, draw a timeline to help you. Suki exercises every morning. Good for you. She starts at 6:30 a.m. and ends at 8:15 a.m. How long does she exercise? So we go from 6:30, go ahead an hour, that's 7:30. So that's 1 hour. We can't make it to 8:30 because it's only 8:15. So it's 1 hour. Now we got to add the minutes. So from 7:30 to 8 is 30 minutes. And then from 8 to 8:15 is another 15 minutes. So we add those two together and it's 45 minutes. So it's 1 hour and 45 minutes. Good exercising. 15. Devin started reading a book at 2:35 p.m. She took 3 hours and 10 minutes to finish the book. That's some speed reading. What time did she finish reading the book? So if we start at 2:35, let's add our hours. So we go 2:35, and I know you can't see me right now, but I have 3 fingers in the air. 2:35, 3:35, 4:35, 5:35. Okay, so we're at 5:35, and then we still add the 10 minutes here yet, okay? So 5:35 and 10 minutes is 5:45 p.m. All right, here we go. Number 16, Lisa went to the library. She was there for 2 hours and 15 minutes. She left the library at 5:40. What time did she get to the library? Oh, this here's kind of like this one. We know the time she left and we know how long she was there, but we don't know what time she got there. So she left the library at 5:40 p.m. Okay, so we're gonna, and she was there for 2 hours and some minutes here. So let's go back 2 hours. So 5, we go back 2 hours, it'd be 4:40, 3:40. Okay, so we're at 3:40, but then we also have to take away 15 minutes from 3:40. 40 minus 15 is 25, so 3:25 p.m. Number 17. Oh my goodness, only 17, 18, and 19 to go. Marcus visited his friend's house from 11:50 a.m. to 3:15 p.m. How long was his visit? So we're going to go by the hours there. So 11:50, we can go 12:50, 1:50, 2:50. So there's 3 hours. And then from 2:50 to 3 is 10 minutes. And then from 3 to 3:15 is 15 minutes. So we're at 3 hours and 10 plus 15 is 25. So 3 hours and 25 minutes. Number 18, Mr. Nelson took 3 hours and 30 minutes to decorate his classroom. He started at 9:20 a.m. What time did he finish? Now wait, is this supposed to be the backwards one or forwards one? What do you think? Take a minute. Hold on here. He took 3 hours. It says right there. He started at 9:20 a.m. What time did he finish? And we know that it takes him 3 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, so 9:20, and I got 3 fingers in the air. Let's see, 9:20. 10:20, 11:20, 12:20. So it's 12:20, okay? And then we still have to add on the 30 minutes, which would be 12:50. All right. And now we change to PM, not AM, because now we're in the afternoon. So AM to PM on that. And our last one for today. Mrs. Martin's flight landed at 2:25 a.m. Ugh, I've been on those flights before. Not fun. The flight was 4 hours and 45 minutes long. What time did the flight take off? Okay, so we know the time it landed, and we know how long the flight was for, but we don't know what time. Okay, so we got to work backwards this time. So 2:25 a.m. Okay, and we got to go back 4 hours. Ooh, okay, so 2, then we go back to 1 is an hour. We go back to 12 is 2 hours. 11 is 3 hours. And 10 is 4 hours. Okay, so we're at 10:25 right now. And then we still got to take off another 45 minutes off of that. Okay, so I go back 25 because I'm at 10:25. So I take 25 minutes off of that, puts us at 10 o'clock. But I still have 20 more minutes to go from that yet. 45 minus 25 is 20. So now we got to go back to 9, and then we take off those 20 minutes is 9:40. Okay? 9:40 p.m. So just a quick check, 9:40, 10:40, 11:40, 12:40, 1:40, plus 45 minutes is, let's see, 1:40, and then 20 is 2, and then 25 more is 2:25. That is correct. All right, tomorrow we start measuring with temperature there. We got to figure out what all those little lines mean. All kinds of little lines. So until tomorrow, take care, everyone. Hello.